Sorry, I am having trouble playing the music.
Good morning, Blue. I know. I don't know what the deal is with the music right now.
Sorry,
Alexa
I am having
has gone
trouble
on
playing the
strike.
music.
Good morning, Suzanne. I've tried 3 times now. It just doesn't want to do the music. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe.
Sorry, I am having trouble playing the music.
Trouble playing the music. Good morning, sweet Marietta. I'm trying to get the morning song to play. I guess I'm just gonna have to sing it to you. And you don't want that. Anyway, we may have to start the morning show without the music. There we go.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Shouldn't
It didn't like me singing with it, I guess. Okay. The internet here is a little wonky. And so this morning it has decided to be even more so. So we may not even be on the air anymore. Let me just see what it looks like. Good morning, Catherine. Are we still on the air? As the music stopped. Again. Everything's happening in slow-mo here. All right. I'm going to give up on the music. I'm just going to say good morning to everybody, especially since I'm late. Yes, I'm still here. Good. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed Kathy being here. I love you so much.
You do. And good morning.
And there's our Christine.
Back alive.
Oh, yeah, Christine's got her changes retreat t-shirt on. You're not in the camera, honey.
I know. A cowboy.
Stand by me. There you
Okay.
go. Accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all.
And
Marietta, we have to bring you one of these. So we do that when I come down. When Jean and I come down to see you. I haven't seen Auntie Jean this morning, so she's probably still asleep. Oh, Blue singing the song. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. It's prayer day. So we'll be reviewing the prayer list in a little bit. You like that shirt, Catherine? That's our retreat t-shirt. And they are available online on the Angel Speakers website.
yeah.
You go in and get your very own retreat t-shirt. Thank you,
And-
Christine.
And the blanket too, athlete. And I brought my blanket with me.
We got lots of stuff on there. That's absolutely amazing.
And your cup of cup, you guys. Cup of
Cup. Yes. So how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. It's wow, Wednesday. Give me a wow, Kathy. Oh. my butt. Wow, actually it was yesterday. Every presentation so far. Yesterday, for some odd reason, was Hunt's presentation. And I made sure to post pictures of all the presentations that were done yesterday. For everyone to see, and I tried tagging a lot of different people in it so that it would probably be, if you're not a friend of mine, then you'd be seeing it through maybe Teri's or Erica's or someone else's profile. So enjoy the pictures. We're trying to enjoy the weather, but it's not cooperating with us. So I hear tomorrow is supposed to be sunny here, so I hope to get more beautiful outdoor pictures for you all. Just so those of you who don't usually see a fall in the changing leaf colors and how beautiful it can be, I'm making sure that that's going to happen. So there's a lot of wow up here.
There's a
That's all.
lot of wow, and
Lot of
everybody's ready to get out there in those leaves and
Yes.
in the scenery and go back to the lake and yeah,
Want to play in nature. I mean, that's
that's the end and
That's part of
changes,
it.
right?
yeah. We want to be
Nature.
part of the nature. here.
Yeah, and we will be.
Yes.
I feel that. I really feel that we're going to get out there. Thank you, Kathy. I'm so happy you're here. Erica, good morning. Give me a wow.
Wow is the energy up here, all these people, all these wonderful
Peaceful.
spiritual, peaceful people.
Peaceful, peaceful, that's Leo's word. We are peaceful.
I don't know, I haven't had my conversation with him yet. So, peaceful.
Okay, so the wow is the energy.
Yes, beautiful energy of so many loving people. And I think that like all the classes, like Kathy said, were great, but I think that they tend to get better because the energy's still building and building and building. And it's all beautiful, loving energy. We're all like on the same thing. The negativity isn't here. It's all love. It's all
It's
love.
all love.
We're all loving.
Love, got that love.
Right?
Auntie Jean, good morning.
Morning, everyone's supposed to be doing right.
Well, me too. Give us a wow. A wow, it's Wow Wednesday. Wow.
Yeah, should we
Should
check
love her?
Guys.
Does anybody hear her breathing?
Oh, she is a wow dancer. Grace Iceland, good morning.
That's the wow. Good morning.
Give us a wow in your life right now.
Boy, the artist is at work. Wow, I woke up to come.
Artist is at work.
The one here in nature, I always say, God, you did a good job.
Yes, that's my goal.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, it is a wow. Kathy, would you do us the honor?
Oh, yeah.
You can sit it here. That's my old computer. You're doing a great job recording the Zooms.
Yeah. So I'm.
So Kathy's gonna pull the Kuan Yin card for us. And we can see what's happening on Facebook. Oops.
My wow that I may order the few little peas and I really bless that I met everyone and I meet them online and I meet them in my post and see.
Well, isn't that a great wow? It's a wow for all of us.
Yeah, and all the
And Jennifer Landgren's here. Good morning, Jennifer. Michelle Lander's in the house. You guys. Michelle and Rosalind, goodbye. Hi, everybody. We're so glad you're here. All right. So she says it must be an important card because Lulu is here. Lulu is her mystery cat that likes to be mysterious.
and not be around people as much.
Okay,
So
well,
if you see Lulu, it's a miracle.
okay, Lulu, this card's for you.
This card's for you and for all of us. I love it. There's the picture.
We've had this one.
We have had this one before, so I think it's a big message for us. Your time will come. Some souls are slower to blossom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. Then the fullness of their beauty, power, and grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. Thank you, Kathy, for drawing this card. What do y'all think of this message?
So good and excellent, Cuppa. We me by this week.
Do need this, and I think it's true. Our time will come, and I think part of that is here. It's divine timing
It's
that we're
right.
all here together.
Yeah, and I got a new huddle bag, so fun. Huddle bag of myself.
She has a new huddle bear. I know, and we're so excited about that.
You wore the old one out. That's
I
what she
know.
got with her. The Huddle Bear's traveled almost as much as you, Terry. She takes with her everywhere, on the airplane. You took Huddle to Disney, right?
Yes,
Huddle
I
to
did.
Disney. That's a very important huddle bear. It's been all over.
It's on now, and my time was going down.
And what's going down?
Her anxiety level.
It is great for that. We're going to hear Mama Huddle Bear, Kathleen Caputo, talk about Huddle Bear this morning. And before that, we're going to hear about the rays.
Speaking of Ray, Blue, when you coming over?
Yes,
Oh,
the
my-
different-
So that's what's happening this morning on Zoom. Those of you who are not here at the retreat, that, yes, Mama Huddle Bear is at 11. I will be teaching about the rays at 9:45. So if anybody would like to hear and learn more about the rays, then you will try to get on Zoom if you've signed up for that. And that's at 9:45, talking about the rays, and 11 o'clock talking about Huddle Bear. And then we're going to get out there. I know we're going to get out there.
You have
So,
it.
if it's raining.
So Weather Angels were asking for a break in the rain so we can get out and about and see this beautiful nature.
It can still be cloudy.
It can be cloudy.
It's so pour down. I mean, a little bit of drizzle is not bad either.
I have a poncho. I got that in New Orleans.
I used to have one. Yeah, I bought one in Walmart
Yeah.
once, because we were having the wettest
Awesome.
summer ever.
Yeah,
And I even modeled it like in our front yard with little red pumps on. And
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, nah.
Jean and I were told in New Orleans to get ponchos, right?
Easy.
We used them one time in New Orleans.
Someone wants some ponchos, remember?
Oh, Charlie's got poncho. We're set. We're not
We're
a
ready to go.
problem. We got
And
it.
she would come up with umbrellas too.
I have a.
I have one.
I have two.
There's one in the.
Two big
closet.
ones I have.
There's one in the left of
Thank you, I hooked them up, yeah.
I love you too.
There is a whole lot of love going on here. And oh my gosh, I think that the people that are here, including myself, are going to be talking about this retreat for a long time.
This is true.
Because this is life-changing, you guys. It's so amazing.
I think it's gonna be something that we never want to end, Terry.
I think so. Yeah, but I think they're going to kick us out of here.
I know, but that really sucks, my friend.
It does. But you know what they say, every ending leads to a new beginning.
That's the best way to look at it.
Yeah, and there'll be more retreats. It won't be the same. It won't be the same presenters or information.
It's the
But
energy
it'll
that
just-
makes it
yeah,
different, you
But
know?
we'll have peas there.
Yeah, but
And yeah, that's the main
it's
thing.
being away from the energy. I need to take the PD's energy with me.
Yes.
That's what I need.
Well, that's the thing.
Need
That's the
to
life-changing
sweep it up,
part.
sweep it up, sweep
Yeah.
it up.
That's the life-changing part is you have that now inside of you.
Because it's actually, it's like yesterday, Leo was talking about exercising, and I'm gonna assume he was talking about like endorphins and stuff. It's endorphins, it raises my vibration, just
Mhm.
being around the different peers and talking to them and stuff and getting to know them. And just everyone's energy together, a group meditation, oh my goodness, there's nothing
Mhm.
like it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, where I'm sleeping is just down the hall from the kitchen. Actually, it's just right around the corner from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm up until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, they're up in the kitchen at 6 o'clock in the morning. So Terry hasn't gotten any sleep this week, and I'm okay with that. I'm not used to getting a lot of sleep anyway. But my first thought is, oh my God, I have to wake up. And then I wake up and I lay there and I listen. And you can hear that, right? You can hear what's going on in the kitchen. Lots of laughter,
It is.
lots of just conversation and fun. Life should be fun. How many times have you heard me say that? My friend Bob Miller would tell me that every day. Every day he would send me a message. Life should be fun. Get out and play on the playground, swing on the swing. And we've got a swing in the backyard here. I want everybody here to at least sit on that swing if you don't swing on it.
I have a
It won't
picture
break,
of
I
Deirdre.
promise.
Deirdre, I have a picture of Deirdre on the swing. She
Yeah.
was the first one here
Right.
to go down there, and I think it was the very first day.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
need some play. We need to get out there, even if you don't swing on a swing, that's a metaphor for just really letting go.
Yeah.
Enjoying. There's volleyball, there's badminton, there's pool, there's so much here that we can just get in the energy of play and just do that.
Yeah.
And
but,
enjoy.
Oh my God. I remember playing with her, so we can remember where we went and then Capitol Reef. And I'm grateful for that too.
Yes, I'm putting on a trampoline and
Jumping
very
on trampoline. I love when I had my rebounder and I did that.
I definitely can't jump on a trampoline.
So Blue says I may walk in during the race. I will be quiet. I'm bringing the girls, yay, to keep the car warm. They're very sad-eyed today. Oh no, so they need extra pea love today.
I'll come.
And no, we got the almond milk yesterday, Jean. Thank you. Ricky in the house.
Hi, Ricky and Josie.
And Jean says Terry has not gotten any sleep while being in Vermont. Well, that's very true. No matter what, well, you know what? I'll sleep when I'm gone out of this physical body. So life is there's too much to do. Life is so much fun and there's so much exciting about it. I really don't want sleep. I sleep maybe 2-3 hours at the most. And that's it. And I'm okay with that.
And normally, Terry, when I said I'd come here and even though I ended up coming by myself and I wanted my own room and my own space, Deirdre and I are now sleeping in the same room and we have had the best 2 nights ever, just talking and laughing, and we learned so much about each other and how our lives are kind of similar, in a way. It's just a unique experience and I felt like a kid at camp. That's how I can describe it. I'm like, because when I was feeling low, I went to the room and I recalled my husband and I'm like, I really wish he could be here and I don't think I'm doing such a great job. And when you're talking to your husband on the phone, you feel like a little kid calling their parent and saying, come and get me from camp. But then everything just worked out perfectly after that. It was like, he reassured me everything was okay at home. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your friends. And that's what I did. And it all He's working there.
Yeah, well, maybe you needed to go through that tunnel,
I did.
you know, because in the tunnel, we can't see all that's around us.
Right.
We can't see the nature and the trees and the leaves change, but once you get to the end of that tunnel, look at all that's here and look at you now. There's a definite shift.
Yep.
I love that.
It's a
Beautiful.
good experience. It's a very good experience.
Uh,
like a mama, you know, and I'm so,
yes. Yes, we are. And good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
Jim, how are you enjoying yourself so far?
Wonderful.
And we're enjoying you for sure.
We learned so much.
Oh my, that sounds so odd for me to hear, but thank you.
Yeah. And actually Jim's discussion yesterday and what he did with us about spirit guides, we're going to be touching on that this morning when we talk about the rays. So be learning a little more attached on to what he did yesterday.
Can we do aura pictures soon?
We can do our pictures at any time. It's been set up for like 2 days.
I have no idea.
So,
I
yeah.
missed out somewhere.
Yeah, so we can do the aura photos anytime you all want while you're here. Blue says, oh, the grid is not active. It does not want me to activate it at the moment. It needs to get taken down for the full moon anyway, the 10th full moon of the year. Oh my gosh, this year has flown by. This time that we have been here, can you believe that it's Wednesday already? You know, some of us, not all, but some of us arrived on Sunday. And now it's Wednesday already. It is crazy, isn't it?
I gotta say, this morning, I sat in the room with Deidre, you know, in the kitchen area. And everybody, came in like one by one, and it felt like Christmas morning. That was the feeling I got, was like Christmas morning. Every time someone walked in the room, the energy went up,
And then it was like,
it just felt like Christmas.
Hey, I'm like, coffee.
But no, it felt like Christmas morning, you know, there's always the
Yeah,
holiday.
it does.
It's gonna be open.
That's right.
that'll be true.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with you, Erica. Ah, y'all are so beautiful. We're gonna have to do the prayer soon. Well, we get to do the prayer soon. See, I say it sometimes, I say that have to word, but then I correct myself. Because after I think of what I just said, I'm like, no, we don't have to do prayers. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to know that your loved ones are in a prayer circle. You, we all created that together. We created our prayers.
It's such a privilege to know that, that we're in, Blue Jean's grid. That is like amazing, just like her energy and everything, just like the class she did yesterday, that was just so enlightening for me. It really sparked something in me to know that she's putting her energy into all of us every day, her griddings and, you know, combining, it's just awesome. I can't come up with the words I like now.
It is awesome. Well, the angels told me to do something this morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an angel circle tonight. It was supposed to be Thursday night, but we didn't really have anything on the schedule for tonight. I don't know what happened. So we're gonna do an angel circle tonight, and they told me to do a grid to put right in the middle of the room while we're doing that circle.
Can I add my?
Absolutely, as long as you can remember which ones are
I
yours.
was gonna say, how am I gonna do it?
Because I have a bag full of crystals. We can all work with my crystals and create the grid, and you can maybe put yours on the outside. If you want to do that, so that we know that I don't take the crystals. I would hate to do that. And everybody received a crystal while they were here.
Yes, we did.
Well,
What did you all get?
somebody didn't listen to Auntie Jean and put it in her pot and lost it. That would be me.
Aw.
And I already have been, you don't know where it is? No. I haven't. But you know that way. Don't give it in my-
Seven.
Oh, yes, see, it was meant to be. Seven's my number, and you know what? Thank you.
No, I got a four.
I love it for too, actually.
Jody Chris.
Yeah, I did too.
So everybody's excited about their stones. The Angel Circle, Catherine, is for the folk here at the retreat. It's not going to be online. I do that one on the 22nd of each month. As the angels tell me every month to do one on the 22nd, a magic number. And that one is online. So I will get you, make sure you get that. And you can sign up at angelspeakers.com for those angel circles.
Me and Emma, the dog morning, so. Yeah, so me ever go over that.
Oh, Blue wants to know, is her Brookie okay? Yeah, she's just in the other room. There.
Me and both have.
We have so many rooms here. Seriously, you can get lost, and I have. I was turned around last time. Like, where's my book? Because I wrote the blog out here at the kitchen table, and then I'm like, where do I go? I was still up there talking to the angels. Yes, and on the 22nd, Catherine, you can join in. All right, well, let's do the prayer list, our magic prayer list. And if you want to add anybody to that, just type it in the comments. I know we have many of you that are listening on that grid. So let me see what I'm doing here. Yeah, Suzanne was on today.
Sure, I can see the screen. You're welcome. It wasn't in here yesterday.
Always in use. And I always do it backwards. Oh. There it is. Oh, what did Lulu say? Bummer. I don't know what that's all about. Good morning, Godsana. And she says, yes, please add Max. We've got him on there, so we'll give him extra love. He has a cough and a sore throat again. I see him healthy and well. He just had a birthday. He can't be sick now. And I hope he heard his birthday message from us.
There's stuff like that happening in the morning.
Like on the birthdays or right around those.
Yes.
Not meals.
Special.
All right, so our peapod prayer list, we pray all of the P's for peace. And that's anybody who supports the journey with prayers, with spreading that message of peace, love, and hope, or supports the Peace on Earth tour. Thank you all for your support, and we lift you up every day, every one of the P's. And our big prayer for peace on earth, really holding that in our hearts. And I know it's happening. We say that on our chanting group, that peace is here. There is peace on earth, that it's inside of us. It has to get to the outside, and we have to share that more with the world. So that's how we begin, with those two huge prayers. And want to add in attention to human trafficking. The angels have told me to work more with that and spreading more information about how we can become more aware of what's going on in our world. So on our list, and as I say the names, just think of that person and send love. You don't have to know them. We know each other. We've been talking about that here at the retreat. On that quantum level, we know each other. We know what's going on. We know what's happening in their lives. So as the name is said, just send energy to them of love. Prachir, Prachetta, Goofy, Aunt Mina and Neil, Navriti, Jasmine and her daughters and her mom, Abha, Billy and Tim and their son Brian, Sheila and Kevin and their family, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castrillo and her family, especially her daughter Jackie and grandson Aris. We've been enjoying Joanne being here with us. Deirdre and her daughter Dania and Thump the cat. And Deirdre's been a delight with her laughter here, raising that vibration. Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Adriel, Joni, Tia Fernetti, Nancy Sanger, Nikki, Suzanne and her family, especially her mom, her daughters Jillian and Jackie, and granddaughter Jessa and her sister Karina. And Suzanne, we really wish you were here. We miss you being here. Marietta, Ed Stoner, and good girl Pearl. And Jean and I will be visiting them really soon and maybe get them on the morning show. Claude's family and Raquel, Leo Harley. Do we love our Leo? Leo's here with us in our presence and has already done a presentation and really enjoying talking with him. DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jebby, Jim and son, Ryan, Rick and Josie Morrow. And Rick, I'd love if you'd give us an update on Josie and let us know how she's doing, and you as well. Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio and their family, especially her daughter Beth, who went through some surgery earlier in the year. Jean and Ron Lorio and her family, and really lift her family up and her doggies. I know they're missing her like crazy as long as she's been gone. Christina and Carrie Leftwich and family, Mary Lou Burdick and her family, and heard from Mary Lou just the other day. We were kind of concerned because we hadn't heard from her, but she's doing well, it seems. Catherine and Michael Kovacs, your family and your fur babies. Rosalind, good vibes. So good to see you on the morning show today. Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Rose De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand and your family, especially Colin and Marlena, Bo and Candy Hand. And let's remember Kathy's husband as she's away from him, and the doggies. Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and wife, Pat Moss, her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and she has other grandchildren. So remembering all the family, and her sister Susan, Becky LaFave and her son Travis, Erica Hoppy and her family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and family, his brother Raymond and wife Kathy, Hope Wellington Marshall and Zena and her parents Winston and Cynthia Campbell, Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven, and little Grayson needing our prayers again, lifting our arms around him. Everybody, please lift Grayson up and send a blast of love his way. Regina and Adam, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her grandchildren and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah Landgren. Thank you for being there this morning, Jen. Oksana and her mom, Amber, Jenna, Ketia, Maximus. We're putting our arms around and lifting Max higher, and Max's teacher, Herb, Darlene, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters, Beata and her daughter Juliana, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons, grandchildren, and for the successful sale of their house, Linda Sprint in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, and Stacy's mom, Karen, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave, and the fur babies who we'll get to see this morning, Poppy and Gruff, and all the kitties, Whizzy Bee, Blue, Lulu, and Gizmo, Dolly the horse, and Chance the horse, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie and her family, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel Fullerton, Lillian in Norway and all of her family, and especially her little grandson Gabriel and Lily's mother. Kathleen Caputo, praying for physical healing and emotional, because she's going to be presenting How to Bear to us today and explaining what that's all about. Colleen Straw, baby Wyatt, and mom Mandy. And we are supporting baby Wyatt emotionally. So if you don't understand how to get the address to send a message of love, we call them a letter of love to baby Wyatt, then please ask, because we want to bombard baby Wyatt with love. Maybe while we're here at the retreat, we can all write out a note to baby Wyatt to send on to him. Baby Haven, Kat, Steve, Candy, and Pastor Bruce. Our Deerfield Valley here in Vermont, where we are, I think it's lifting us up, but I think we're also bringing energy here of peace and love to this valley. Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Grace Isis, her father Edwin, her sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia, and Edwina, and all the children and fur babies in Kenya. Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer, and all of her family, including her mother, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and her daughter and new grandbaby and her sister Tracy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle Martinez and Mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family and her sister-in-law Sharon, Diana Bertut, Jeannie and Sister Merle, the area of Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle with breast cancer, Crystal and Dean Nobles and her sons Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Hanaya Hummingbird, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Crincoli, who's here with us, and her friends back in Florida, J.H., Mike S. and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joseph, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Tom Dyke, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Carrie Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Marianne Fish and her family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Rick Ulfick, and good news, Rick has been placed on the transplant team. He is waiting for a heart transplant. John Thaddeus Fiore, Kutha Carney and her family, Bob Simon and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandchildren, Carrie's mom and niece Laura, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa. Please lift Robert up. I know he's going through some emotional stuff right now. Miles and Sarah, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Brutus the dog, Augie the dog, Chris Blake, Dante, Jerry, Haley, Trevor Gordon, Richard Weber, Charlotte Abrahams, Michelle Landers and her family. Thank you for being with us this morning, Michelle. The areas of Buffalo, New York, and Uvalde, Texas, Joanne McConnew, our Changes Retreat, which is going amazingly well, Teresa Gloria, Whitney, Jude Doughton, Karen Gibbons and daughter, Matt, Noel and housemate, James Schultz family, Julie Kiss and her mom Cynthia, the family of Uncle Albertino, who passed, Howard's family, Courtney, Lucinda, Ryan, Pat, Sophia, Aaron Parker, Angelica Campamans, Paula Floor's family. Please lift them up as they're going through the change in their life without her physically. Pat O'Connor, Zoe Charles, Erica Fagels, Yolanda Selby Burns, Auburn Waters Dykes and her mom Jewel, Joanne and Leo, Sam, the area of Florida who just got hit with the hurricane, and all the East Coast, wherever that was touched by the storm, Matt, Charles and Nita, and Yusha. So all of these names are loved ones. All these names are somebody that you felt strong enough to say, would you please pray for this person or this place or this animal? So let's go into our heart and let's say this prayer together that we say every Wednesday as we do the prayers. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Hold that thought in your mind, in your heart. Pull on the love that comes from the divine. And let's together lift these prayers up. It's a lot of prayers. That's a lot of love that's inside of us. And together we can lift these burdens. Let's lift them now, asking that the divine look at every name that was said, every name that was unsaid that's in your heart. Just add that right into the middle here of this prayer circle. And just ask that the Master Healer Jesus will look at these and just touch everyone that needs to be healed, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, or mentally. And we ask for our Divine Mother to wrap her arms of love around us all, to help us understand love more, to help us understand that this is what we're here for, that love is really the only thing that's real. All this other stuff that's happening, that's an illusion. And as someone said earlier, all of that negativity, it's gone when we immerse ourselves in pure love. So let's do that now. Let's just immerse ourselves in that love from the divine that's inside of each of us. We're all a spark of the divine. So right now we're going to do something that we do every day. And that something is called the heart telephone. So on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. And we are going to hear from our Leo. I know he's in the house somewhere, but we're going to see if Alexa will cooperate and let our Leo go for a minute. She's kind of possessive of Leo and not playing our song. But we're going to see if that'll happen today. Good morning. So let's see if we can make the magic happen. Let's go, Leo. Time to go.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever whatever means up there. We create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always more space in the pot for more love. Take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me 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 cuppa joy.
And Brookie, Brookie. Good morning. So Brookie has been gracing us with her presence, but something here, Brookie. Can we show them? There's a bee in there. We all found out here at the retreat. And wow. So now when we pray for Brookie, we know that there's a little one growing in there, and we can pray for that as well during the rest of your pregnancy. We're going to be holding that baby up in love.
Thank you.
Yes, we love our Brookie so much. And Grayson's asking for Leo. Is Leo in the kitchen? Oh, Leo's eating. That's okay. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a Leo appearance. And they're telling me congratulations. It's so exciting. So beautiful. And now Brookie's going to lead us in Qigong, but we're going to get off of here first by saying Namaste, y'all. We'll see you later. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody. We love you.